Hi Aquarius, this is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for stopping by. So I am here to do your general reading. This is going to be for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. So we're going to go ahead and see what's going on for you in the month of November, Aquarius. What's coming in for you? What's coming towards you? What do you need to know overall in the month of November? So anything at all that needs to come up. So of course, this is a very general reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you. So please just take what fits, take what resonates with you. And if it doesn't resonate, then no big deal. It may not be for you. And also do keep in mind that this could be picking up on somebody who is close to you, somebody who's around you, since the energy can be vice versa or reverse. Okay, so Aquarius, what's going on for Aquarius, for the general collective energy for the sign of Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising signs. What's coming in for you, Aquarius, in the month of November? What do you need to know right now? What is within and around for you, Aquarius? Aquarius. Okay. So what's going on for Aquarius? November 2020. We have the Magician in reverse, and we have the Queen of Pentacles reverse, the Nine of Pentacles reverse. There's a lot of focus here. Some of you may be connecting with somebody who is an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, and this is you. Because I feel like this is about your finances here, your stability, your moving forward here to a place where you're manifesting your goals, you're manifesting your dreams. Maybe some of you want to be an entrepreneur, or you're trying to manifest something, but there's a blockage here. Because the Magician, this is actually Virgo, could be, because the Magician can represent Virgo, and we do have the Queen of Pentacles. And actually, I think the Nine of Pentacles too is Virgo. So if you're dealing with a Virgo, or if there's somebody who's a Virgo here, then this could be something significant, but don't worry about it if it's not. I feel like there's definitely some blockage here to a manifestation, okay? And I feel like there has been maybe a feeling of you trying to manifest something, or you've been trying to kind of get away from something even. And I do feel like for some reason, which we'll see why this is, there may be a block here to your manifestation, okay? And remember too, it could be vice versa. Maybe somebody here is feeling a little bit blocked, or even, it could even be a little bit of manipulation here going on in regards to something involving here career. Let's see what else we have. So what's going on right now for Aquarius? What's going on with the Magician reverse for Aquarius? General energies for November. So we have the Temperance in reverse, and we also have the Page of Cups reverse, which has been coming out quite a bit here. I think it came through for Libra as well. And here we have the Death card with here's the Queen of Pentacles again, reverse beneath that. The Ten of Cups just flew out as well. So I feel here we have a lot of major cards. We have the Death card, the Temperance, the Magician. So we have both the Temperance and the Magician card in reverse. So I certainly feel like there's a little bit of an unbalanced kind of blocked energy at the moment. And I do think too with this Death card, there's a need for a major shift, a major transformation with something. Because there's a feeling of needing to kind of transmute, transform. And so I feel like maybe some of you have been feeling a little bit off balance. Maybe some of you have been feeling a little bit blocked within maybe your creativity, or you've been feeling blocked within your manifestation. And if that's the case, I feel like you're going through quite of a big awakening right now. You're going through a really big transformation when it comes to healing, when it comes to maybe just completely doing something differently, or just kind of changing everything up. It's like you're going through a death and a rebirth right now. And if you're feeling blocked, then that could be the reason why, because I'm seeing that Ten of Cups there too. So there is something about the Ten of Cups is at the end of this, or this is about a Ten of Cups. This is about what you really want, your happiness moving forward. And I do think that there's definitely a need here to kind of balance the emotions, to balance the, we have rejuvenate here. So let's see what else we have. And this again came through for Libra. The Page of Cups reversed to me is a blocked energy within the heart. It can be a blocked offer. It can be a blocked creativity here. I just kind of feel, because I'm seeing here we also have say no. It's like there may be something very imbalanced in your life, Aquarius. And maybe this is, yeah, make necessary sacrifices. This could be a connection. This could be a relationship. This could be something. And remember, it could be the other way around too. I do feel like somebody has to sacrifice maybe something, and it could be that Queen of Pentacles, in order to like manifest something different or to move into a different direction, because something is definitely not fully balanced at the moment. See what else we have for Aquarius. Yeah, I have to say, I feel like there is something here about people around, so community, friends, family, who may be hindering things right now for somebody. So what are the general energies for Aquarius in November? Yes, we have look forward. We also have, yeah, wow. So we have accept what is dying. We have face your adversities. We also have be decisive, and we have tune out distractions. Yeah, definitely. So there's a feeling here of being distracted by something, and the Temperance reverse can be definitely an energy of being off balance. You know, I just keep getting that here, off center, off balance, not in power, not in manifestation mode, not seeing. It's like the Magician is somebody who has all the tools, you know, to make something work. But if they're in reverse, they either misuse these tools or they just don't even have access to them. So there's something about this that's blocked right now. And it could even be that this is interference. Like I'm almost getting like a radio signal that's being interfered with. Yeah. Or like, yeah, there's something about this because we have face your adversities and we have tune out distractions. So there's something that's kind of, there's an adversity here. There's a mountain here. Okay. So some of you are experiencing something that's keeping you tethered or keeping you tied or tempting to keep you tied. And we have accept what is dying. So it's like there's a need to really accept this right now, to know that something is maybe not meant to be a part of your path right now, because we did have the death card. So this makes sense. There's something about accepting this, about coming to terms with the fact that maybe something just did not work, or maybe it just did not get off the ground, or it's not the right time, or something like this, because we have be decisive and look forward. I do think with this Page of Cups reverse, it's like there's a blockage here within the heart, but it's coming directly from this. It's coming from adversity. It's coming from distraction. So this could go a couple of different ways. Again, this is you are having to leave behind something that you have been maybe clinging on to, something that you have had a hard time accepting, that maybe it's dying, maybe it's over. And it's more than just that. It's actually a big block or a big hindrance to your creativity, to your openness, to your expansion. And you may know this. You would know this if this is you, but you have to kind of be clear. You have to be decisive. You have to be yeah, I mean, you have to be decisive here. And then for others of you, this is somebody else, and they have to be decisive here. They really have to look forward. They are maybe very distracted right now. If this is somebody that you're dealing with, or maybe even a partner, this person has a lot of adversity around them. They have a lot of very unbalanced energy around them. It could even point to, like I said, manipulation or addictions for some people. And they have to really accept that that's dying. They have to accept that there's a lot of distractions right now. Let's see what else we have for Aquarius. Yeah, the Nine of Swords reverse. So there's a very heavy kind of anxious energy here that is, it's like it's lingering on the edge here. So it has not been resolved, or because with this here, accept what is dying. Like I'm getting somebody very overwhelmed with everything going on, very overwhelmed with distractions, very overwhelmed with opinions, with, it's like when you're cloudy and when you, yeah, see, there you go, Two of Swords. somebody's very blocked right now. Okay. So, and I do kind of get like that analogy that there's like an interference with the signal. And so it's like, if you imagine your, like, even your psychic abilities or your intuition is being like, it's being blocked because of interference, or somebody is going through that. And I do kind of get a little bit of, with that Magician reverse, like a little bit of perhaps people who are not the, you know, maybe the best friends, or people who are really not putting in the right word. Okay. So that could be that there's a circle of people, that could be family members, but something is contributing to a lot of like noise here. And I think that it's causing a lot of blockage. Okay. So you may be in that boat where you know that there are people around you. It could even be your own family that you feel is, yeah, see, Eight of Wands reverse. Like it's not able to move forward. Something is not able to move forward because you may have had a hard time accepting this, or you may just have people who are maybe even not intentionally, maybe you don't even know it, but there are interferences that are not serving you here anymore. And the minute that you can cut that, or cut ties with that, and be decisive and look forward, then there's going to be an opening up again of your creativity, especially if you're experiencing blocks within your intuition, within your psychic abilities, within your creativity. Yeah. So if you're doing something that's very creative and you feel blocked right now, there's like your environment is not, it's not helping, or it's not facilitating. Okay. And then this again could be somebody who's close to you here, and they may want to really look forward. They may really want to open up with you, but they have to really tune out these other distractions. So let's see what else we have for Aquarius. Yeah, the Judgment card and the Page of Wands. And here we have the Star. So yeah, the Star, the Judgment, the Page of Wands, the King of Swords. That's a really good energy. So this is going to clear up. Whatever this is, it's going to clear up. And it's clearing up because we had that Death card and we have Accept What Is Dying. So whatever this is that's having to basically, you know, go, it is going to happen. And it's going to happen because I feel there's this major awakening with so many major arcana cards here too. The Judgment with the Star. You are really going to look ahead. You're really going to look forward, see how she's looking in this direction in both of these. And whatever has been tethering you, whatever has been tying you down, you no longer want to participate. You no longer want to be tied, because I'm getting a lot of that tying or overwhelm, like things that are clouding your vision, things that are clouding your mind. And I do think that you are going to have an incredible surge of creativity coming in for you once you do this. So some of you have a new project opening up for you. You have a new creative idea. You have new opportunities in general that are opening up, and you're going to be very, very, you're just going to be growing very abundantly here. There's a lot of success coming in. And remember, we did have the Queen of Pentacles reverse. So it may not be for all of you, but there could be even a feeling of you, like if you've been having a difficult time financially, or if you've been having a difficult time manifesting your dreams, your goals, it could actually be because of this, because you have not let something else go. And the minute that you do that, the minute that you actually let that go, or accept it, or get away from any toxic interferences, you are actually going to have this like surge of success come in for you, because that Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is very much manifesting his or her abundance and prosperity. And I feel like it's actually with that Nine of Pentacles too that we had. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You've been blocked with that. You have not been flourishing as much as you could. And it's because of this here. Leaving this behind, whatever this is for you, is going to open up a whole new world of possibility for you, or somebody's going through this. Anything else for Aquarius? Any other messages for Aquarius? Yes, we have the Soul card here. El Sol, I think it is, or no, goldenrod. Abundance. Yep. So there's a feeling of a lot of abundance coming in for you. Again, here we have anticipation and excitement. We have generous energy, grapefruit. We have mint, decisive action. So we already have the word decisive twice. And we have energy of the ancient. So there's a lot of this, like, look at all this creative energy. Solar plexus, the sacral chakra here, the page of wands. So there's so much colorful energy coming in for you. And look what just flew out here. We have retrograde and alchemy. And here's the smoke that I was picking up on, smoke and mystery. So you've been going through this smoke. You've been going through this major alchemy. So I'm definitely getting that strong message for those of you who have been feeling you just have not been at your best. This is all going to clear up for you. You are really going to be very clear. Like the fog is clearing up for you, and you're going to be very clear here. And with this generous energy here and this tangerine, grapefruit and tangerine are very connected to me, to the sacral chakra as well, but also just like that juicy creative energy. And so you're going to be feeling much better, much lighter. There's a lightness coming in for you. There's a expansion coming in for you. And so this is going to be a really, really good time. And I do think too, it could include having... Let's see what else we have first. Let's see. Yeah, look at the bottom here of this deck. We have energy block. It's like, this is very dark. It feels, it doesn't have to be dark really, but it's just very blocked. It's a distraction to what could be here. So any other messages for Aquarius? Yeah, there's been a temporary setback. So something has been very temporary here. A temporary kind of momentary suspension. It's like having to kind of be in the dark a little bit for a certain reason. And maybe this is because you're coming out of this better than you were before. It's like you're really going to be expanding better than you were before now because you had to go through certain lessons. What's going on for Aquarius? What's coming in for you? What's coming in for Aquarius? Yes, we have choose you first. So you're really going to be choosing yourself, and it's definitely it's going to be really good. We have show more respect, and we have take a trip. So some of you are going to be obviously choosing yourself first, showing yourself more respect. This is a really, really good energy. So whatever has not been respecting you, whatever you have been feeling like you've been selling yourself short, or you have been just feeling, again, very blocked. I mean, this whole thing I feel is central around being blocked with your full potential. It's like you have not been being who you really could be to your max, you know, to like who you really should be. And it's because I feel of these distractions, these energy blockages that have been around you. And I think you're very keenly aware of this. And if you have not been aware of it, then you are going to become aware of exactly what has been holding you back. And once you do, again, there's a feeling of you just wanting to choose yourself, being decisive, being bold, and not holding on anymore to anything else. It's like there's a very clear, distinct decision that you're making here. And I feel that with this generosity or generous energy, you're going to be getting a lot back in return. I'm getting a lot of karma here too. Karmic debt that you're paying off, and maybe karma that is being dissolved in your life. And it's like, once you do that, you're free. So maybe some of you are going through like some past life healing, or maybe you're going through some inner child healing, especially past life stuff though, because I feel like you're holding on to that, or it's been kind of in your body, or it's been in your energy, and you're freeing yourself. Okay. And so we have take a trip. So there may be a trip that you're taking. Some of you are going to be traveling, or some of you are going to be taking some special trip here. So anything else that's coming in for Aquarius? So I just saw this one. Here it is again. We have it's not personal, and we have maybe. So let's get some tarot on that here. So what's coming in for you, Aquarius? The Chariot, yeah. So a lot of you are going to be traveling. A lot of you are going to be maybe actually traveling, you know, relocating. And if not, then you're just traveling spiritually. So we have the Four of Pentacles reversed, the Five of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So I get that some of you with this, it's not personal, and we have maybe here. Some of you have been coming from a situation in which you were dealing with somebody that was very, maybe very cold, maybe even a little bit narcissistic. That could be that Magician reverse here, and face your adversities. And it's like, it's been, maybe that's that tethered energy I was getting. It's like you've been kind of tethered to something, and you're really realizing that it's not a personal thing. Like, it has not been personal. So somebody's actions or somebody's toxic behaviors has not been personal. And look at this solar plexus being lit up here too. So there's just so much power coming from you. I feel like you're going to be at your, like, at an incredible amount of power that you're going to be having here. And with this Queen of Wands in reverse, if you have not been feeling that way, it's like you're really understanding the reason to why somebody acted the way they did, but you're realizing that it wasn't personal. You know, it's like you're kind of taking your power back by understanding that something was not a personal thing. Like, somebody's actions does not reflect you, and you're kind of seeing it for what it is. You're seeing it more as a block into your life now than anything else. And for others of you, it could be that somebody does want to explain to you that maybe their issues were not personal. They may want to come forward to you and explain to you that with this Four of Pentacles reversed, that they have just had a very hard time opening up. They have, because somebody here has a lot of issues with this. And I don't know if this is like a love interest from the past or something, but somebody has had a lot of issues with being open. And I did see a few cards too that kept saying sexual interest or something. And so it could be that there's somebody here who has been kind of, it's like if you've been dealing with somebody very on and off in your life, it's like you're kind of coming to terms with what the issue is. Like, their issue is not a reflection of you. And so you're showing yourself more respect by moving forward. Either way, you're moving forward. But let's see what else here. So we have remain positive. So definitely remain positive, because I definitely see a really good energy coming in. So anything else for Aquarius? Anything else coming in for Aquarius? Yeah, this is all about you. Like, this is really all about you. Everything is up to you. We have it's up to you, which makes a lot of sense with all this solar plexus energy here too, and this Chariot card in this deck. It's like you have a lot of power here, but you have to be the one to use it. We have sorry, my battery died. So we have emotions here. So yeah, I mean, a lot of you, I feel like this is going to be maybe an emotional kind of maturity on your part. You're going to be really maturing emotionally when it comes to something. Let's see what else we have here. Any other messages for Aquarius? What's coming in for you, Aquarius? We have look for a sign. So looking for any signs pointing you to this direction here. Anything else coming in for Aquarius? So I feel like this is actually going to require some level of forgiveness, which could be why we have here. It's not personal. We have all this, you know, blocked energy. So we have forgiveness and we have reconsider. Some of you are going to be making an emotional, or I should say, you're going to be making a choice here that's going to come from your emotions, but it's going to be what's best for you. Okay. And so I feel like this could be for most of you that you are going to be showing yourself more respect. Maybe you're coming into some peace with somebody here, and you are going to be ultimately moving forward. You're choosing you first. So that seems to be really the core of this, is that you are choosing you first. For select some of you, it might be that somebody does want to offer forgiveness. They want to offer their heart to you. They want to make amends with you, because there's a feeling of coming out of any type of distraction, any type of, you know, these lower energies that maybe are interfering. But that's going to depend on your situation. For a lot of you, if you've been dealing with somebody who has been dragging you down, you are just simply moving forward. And it's going to be a very, very, really, really positive start into your life moving forward, because you're going to be having so much creativity, so much expansion. Okay. And so there's going to be some reconsidering of what you want. This woman holding the sword here, you're going to be reconsidering what has been keeping you, again, maybe tethered or bound to certain things. 5 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and you are really expanding yourself in terms of what you deserve. And so maybe there's, with this maybe card here, that you may be kind of on the fence about something, or somebody's going to kind of offer like, maybe, you know, maybe we can work on this, or you're going to have to decide if you want that. Let's get one last card. Any other final messages for Aquarius? What's coming in for you? Okay, this is, I don't know if I'm going to take all of these here. All right, we have yes, and we have trust, and then we have there's something better. For most, I think that's what it is. You're going to be finding that there is actually something better for you, whether it's love or a job or whatever this could be. Because obviously there is something better for you. It seems like you're moving into a really good place. So let's see the tea leaf cards. But you have to trust that. You have to trust this choice. You have to trust this decision, and you have to trust yourself here. So February flew out, and I did actually see birthday at the bottom. So there is something about, maybe for those of you who are an Aquarius sun, something around your birthday. Maybe you're moving on your birthday, you're doing something on your birthday, or some significant thing is going to happen on your birthday. So any messages, what's coming in for Aquarius? Or, you know, whatever, you could be January Aquarian. Anything coming in for Aquarius? Taking a vacation, physically or mentally. So we already have take a trip. So there's definitely a trip involved here. Let's see what else. What's coming in for Aquarius? Okay, we have news is on its way. Yep, we have be careful, do not take risks, do not be tempted to lower your standards. And we have December, so something like December, January, February time. So I'm getting kind of a specific scenario for some of you, that you might be hearing from somebody, especially if there's a feeling of you having maybe a very toxic tie with an individual, especially if it's like a very physical connection, or there's a lot of sexual energy, or there's just a feeling of maybe it's just not good for you, this person's not available, something like that. And I feel like you're being asked to, which I think you're going to be doing. So this is kind of the choice that you're making, that you're not going to lower your standards anymore. And this is a really monumental time is what I'm hearing for you, because you really are going to like expand beautifully here. And it's going to be something to where you're very solid with this choice. You don't want to be in this anymore. You don't want to be distracted anymore. You don't want to be tied down anymore. And so you are not going to lower your standards for anybody. And that's going to be something that maybe you're being asked to do, or maybe this is what this whole thing is about for you. And it's kind of like I'm getting to, once you do make a lot of changes in your life, once you do kind of elevate yourself, then people kind of feel that. And so it's maybe somebody specific even feels that you're getting away or that you're moving away from them, and they see you really glowing and shining. And it's going to be something to where this news is what's going to be on the way. The news could be them reaching out to you. And this is going to be kind of like a risk. Like you may want to take this risk, and maybe even a temptation for some of you, but you're being asked to, and it could even be on a trip. So they could travel towards you. This could be something that you have a very on and off thing with, or this person may come to you, travel towards you and say that they want to meet up. And I think that you are, again, being asked to not lower your standards here, because they see that you've moved forward. They see that you've moved on, and they're not going to really like that. Okay. Anything else coming in for Aquarius? Okay, we have the vine, seek out information that will help you. And we have sorrow over a loss. And I'm also seeing someone is working behind your back. We have gossip here. So it's not the best energy, which I think you probably would already know. With the Magician, Five of Swords, okay? It also could be too that you're connected to somebody who has a lot of these types of lower energy connections, and this is part of why you are leaving them behind. It's part of why you don't want to be a part of this anymore, is because you recognize that you deserve better, and you don't really want somebody to kind of have a toxic environment or toxic circle. And so there's just really a feeling of taking a lot of power back, okay? Anything else? Any final message for Aquarius? Okay, we have another month fly out here. We have June. Okay, and then we have this fair woman. This came through too for Libra. It's coming in for Aquarius. Yeah, feeling tied down or frustrated. We have muddled, unclear thinking. And we also have you'll be shown the way with June that came out with a woman here. So this could be somebody who's going to help guide you, somebody who's going to help to put you on the right path here, or maybe this is you. But I don't feel like you're going to be tied down again. I feel like this may happen from now until like June time, or a lot of stuff is going to shift for you in the next few months. And I feel like you're going to be shown the way spiritually here, because you're coming out of any muddled, unclear thinking. Okay, so I hope that this could help you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great month, and I'll talk to you next time. Much love.